Hello everyone and welcome to another round of FNL1 Season 4 Round 5 at the German Grand Prix. As you can see at the table there, we qualified in 4th behind Bots, BP and Zen. Bots had a blinder lap there right at the end, came out, got one, I think is his second pole position of the season. And we're off at the Grand Prix, so 5 red lights, long red lights, and away we go. That took a while to kick in. Now this race was pretty pivotal as me and Zen were currently 2 race wins apiece, 2 second places and 2 fastest laps each. So it was pretty much an interesting race for us both. Definitely could decide, well, basically a new leader after today. And as you can see after that corner, I lit them up after that corner trying to get the power down to keep up with Zen and lost all momentum. I've actually got Yayo right next to me again. The man to watch on the starts, that's for sure. We're side by side coming down to the hairpin, and we're on the inside, and as Zen locks up, hits Bots, and I've just smacked into the back of him. And I don't know if you had a box in neutrals or not there at that time, but I think we both got damage as a result. I've gone down the inside. I'm trying my best to make this damage last, and I'm basically just trying to feel for the car now. Like it's sort of, and then again another sort of curveball at the start of the race. After that little incident with me and Zen, so 2 championship guys fighting it out at the minute, and we're both into a bit of trouble, which definitely opens up the door for everyone else this race at this point. So I'm feeling okay at this point. As you can see, like, if I'm going to feel any damage, it'll be around this section here. I feel like it's not too bad, but I've got a feeling Yao's picked up some damage as well as a result of that first corner sort of mishap. And Ming again, he's right behind us. He's on the quicker tyre again. And I pick up my first warning for cut track. We assume penalties could also help this track here. That first corner is a bit of a nightmare sometimes. And I've nearly just cleaned Zen up there. Forgot about that. I mean, yeah, sorry, I outbroke myself, and I'm thinking that this car has to come in. I don't know what's going on. I'm too distracted with the damage, and I'm just thinking, what the hell? So yeah, box this lap. Just got the call. I'm coming in. I'm just like, can't drive it. There's just too much. So I think Ming gets the run on me here. I'll just let him go. Like, nah, I've heard you up enough. Didn't mean to. Away you go, basically. I've got damage on this at home. So Zen's already pitted as well. You can see him coming down the back straight there now as we're going around into the final sector. And it's a bit of a shame because the Renault boys were definitely flying. As you can see, Renault's are 5th and 7th at the minute, and got the 2 Red Bulls. It's looking very highly competitive this race. It was very interesting in practice as well, so we all knew it was going to be close, and Ming looked straight up the inside of Yo. Such is the pace and the damage, I think, on both our cars, if I'm honest. I was really nervous. That's why I stayed out the extra lap 2 with strategy, because we knew there was going to be rain in this race. It was threatening to rain pretty much from the second half onwards, so I was really unsure what to do with my strategy as far as, do I put the hards on, do I go softs and then go hards like or the mediums. So I just thought, nah, just keep my same strategy. So I chucked a new set of mediums on, got a new fresh nose cone, and I'm hoping, right, head down, just basically start my race from now kind of thing. That was my attitude at this race. I was really unsure on what to do as far as, what tyres I went. So I chucked the mediums on, and away we go kind of thing. You see Zen, he's come around turn 1 now. So sort of gained a little bit of advantage on Zen, but again, he's on the harder tyres. His tyres are warmed up. But my tyres are cold. I'm still frazzled a little bit because I feel like, for me and Zen, it's both an opportunity to gain points there, and we both sort of had that mishap. So I'll protect the inside. DRS though for Zen. Down the inside, I'm not going to contest that. He's gone. He's out of here. That Mercedes is quick. So we're down in 11 for 12, so we're not even getting points right now. So I'm sure Zen was thinking the same as me as far as our perspectives in the championship. We're just trying to outscore each other. I know that was my aim. I don't know what happened at the start between Nasty and Angry. They're behind us in 13th and 14th, so I don't know what happened further down the pack there for the start, but I know for us it was definitely a start thing. Zen and I wish we could definitely redo on that one, but I know Zen's going to be quick, so I'm not too fussed sitting behind him at all. I know he's going to bring me along. And as you can see again on that mini map, Yo's now in the pits as well, so definitely would like to try and jump him. Those Mercedes boys. Definitely gonna, one ran wide there. Definitely gonna be fast and hard to compete against. Definitely want to try and get ahead of them when I can. Just a bit easier that way, if I'm honest. It's always easier when you're ahead of your rivals. And as you can see, so Zen's now got 10th, I've got 11th, and Yo's came up behind Angry as well, so he's down in 13th place. So yeah, like I said, I don't know how much damage Yo got or where he copped it from, but he must have had it. Got a run from Zen. Zen gives me the squeeze, but we just chuck it down inside and go, nah, we're going. Pull it up nice and short. Had to get the real turn in, and didn't want to light them up on the way out. I was hoping my medium tyres would give me the traction, and I think that's what happened there. Got the traction at the corner, so now I'm thinking, right, okay, well now I'm ahead, let's just push, you know, especially as I've probably got to do another stop to Zen's. Like, again, if the rain doesn't come, I knew Zen would probably try and get the mediums or the hards possibly to the end. So that's where I felt like my strategy was really a bit of a letdown too. Like, I was really doubting myself, what I was doing this race, you know. I was just thinking I got it wrong. So I was a bit panicked again still, so I'm just like basically qualifying mode now, but even though, you know, not looking after the tyres, just really just second guessing myself, which I guess you probably shouldn't do as a driver. But as you can tell, the grip already on the mediums, I've already pulled about there 1.2 on Zen after that lap, so we skipped forward a few laps now. Still P9, P10, so someone up ahead has pitted, so now we're both in the points, and Yayo's down in 11th there. He's come back up through the field. I think it was one of the Red Bulls actually looking at the minimap. And so yeah, now basically it's just the time we're trying to basically work the way back up through the field if we can. Past Shellfish, down the straight there, DRS assisted. Good job, nice overtake. We've got Vasily and Mike up ahead now. These guys fight 6th and 7th, so these guys are having a good old fight as well. And again, I'm just thinking the more cars I can pass, you know, Zen again is going to get through the same cars as me. He's come through the field because again Zen's pretty quick. And Vasily and Mikey, we'll just sit here and watch these guys fight. They're having a good old fight. The over-unders outbraking each other. I had a good view, not going to lie, just watching these two have a good fight. So I'm just sort of sitting here now, thinking, how do I get past these two? These two are fighting. I don't really want to interfere too much. If I can pick them off one by one, that'd be better. But we just sit behind them, see how we go. See how Mikey comes along, or Vasily. So later on in the lap, or next lap actually, Mike gets a nice run on Vasily down here. I think he goes down the inside. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just keep my momentum, see how we go. So now this isn't going to end well. We're three of us down the straight here. And basically me and Vasily DRS. I'm just thinking wherever way he goes, I'm going the other. So I go left immediately as soon as I see Vasily go right. And poor Mikey's just a sitting duck about DRS. And then I'm just to keep it safe, I'm going to go brake late, give Vasily the inside, and hopefully keep the traction and the momentum around the outside and keep my foot in it, and away we go. So that was probably the move that I've done up until this point in the season, definitely getting around both of them. I was happy with that. And then we're thinking top 5s on the cards now. Epic's just around the corner as well. So again, sort of once you make that move, head down and away you go. Fortunately I can't see the gap to Zen, but as you can see in a minute, he's just behind me too. I think Epic made a mistake on one of the laps. He ran wide, basically allowed me a chance to really catch up a bit sooner than planned. So again, down the straight, DRS assisted. Do I go down inside? Oh, I keep down the inside of this corner, so outside of the hairpin. Just comfortable enough to keep my traction going. Again, leave the space on the mediums. I think they're fresher than Epics. Again, just put my foot down. I was happy going around the outside there. Definitely enjoyed that move a lot. So now I'm thinking towards the end game. I'm thinking, right, I'm in 4th. I've actually got my teammate up in 3rd. He's having a blinding race for Kiwi. He's had a bit of an up and down season, my teammate, but you know, 3rd and 4th right now. We're definitely excited. So I'll bite the bullet. As you can see, I come in the pits. I put the hards on, thinking. Again, I made that mistake. Zen's already passed me. I don't know how far Zen's down the road. Zen's already long gone at this point, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, this might not be my first podium finish. Finishing P4. And Kiwi and Aussie, I had through the radio from Jeff that these two were in a second. I was hoping to jump them, but I somehow slotted in between them. There was a gap there. I somehow slotted in between these two. They've been fighting for most of this race, Aussie and Kiwi. They were having a ding-dong fight apparently in the debrief at the end of the race. And Kiwi's sort of moved over. I've got the DRS, he's not going to contest me down here. And I've sort of come down. And I sort of, there, because I got my 4th place back. But as you can see, it's definitely getting darker. It's definitely getting darker. So again, I'm second guessing strategy. You know, have I done the right call? Have I made the right decision? I've not really been like that this season. But yeah, this race I was definitely questioning a lot. So we come around here now and I'm thinking, right, gap to Zen, 13 laps to go. Try and get this gap down. So the gap's 10.5 seconds. So we skipped forward a few laps and I've somehow eked out, so that's 7.5 seconds. I'm thinking, okay, so I'm eking time out of Zen. His tyres are a lot older than mine. I think, yeah, if you put him on lap 1, he's done, what, 23 laps on them, whereas I've only done about, what, 3 or 4 at this stage. So again, I'm thinking that can play into my advantage, just the fresher tyres, even though it's the same as Zen's, it's the fresher tyres, because the softs weren't going to get me to the end, and I've been on 2 sets of mediums. And then all of a sudden I see yellow flags. And then I see at the bottom Zen's retired and his car's parked to the left, and I'm like, what the hell? The guy on the fight for the championship. Zen never makes mistakes, and I think he's got too much of the inside curve or turn 1, and it's just thrown him off the track. And basically gifted me third. That was basically it, and as you can see, there's that rain right at the end of the race. We're on skates at the end. And BP, I think that's his first victory of the season, and Bot's his first podium, so congratulations to those 2 boys. They well and truly deserved it, got away clear from the start, and yeah, the rest of us just kept making mistakes, and you keep it clean and you get the dub, so congratulations to those 2 boys. I was happy to pick up the podium, if I'm honest, after what happened in that race. Very happy, but that was the race basically, guys, and we'll see you next week where we go to, actually no, we go to Hungary, I think. See you then, guys, and have a good one.